Before we begin, I want to say, if you love these real, raw, emotionally gripping stories, please subscribe to my channel and share your thoughts in the comments. Your support helps me keep sharing stories that touch the heart. It was 9:17 p.m. when my phone buzzed. A message from my wife, Lisa. I had expected something casual. Maybe a running late, see you soon, the usual. Instead, the words on the screen hit me like a fist. I'm not your possession. I'll be late. I stared at it, my fingers frozen over the keyboard. My heart thumped in a way I hadn't felt in years. Not excitement, not love, not even fear, but confusion, betrayal, and an inexplicable, aching hurt all at once. I typed back without thinking. I'm not you. It was a half joke, half defiance. I wanted to maintain my ground, my dignity, even though inside something was breaking. The reply was short, final, like the calm before a storm. At first, I tried to brush it off. Maybe she was just tired, stressed from work, needing space. But over the next few days, subtle signs began to pile up. Her phone always face down on the table. She'd step out of rooms to take calls, laughing in a way that sounded different from the way she laughed with me. And those late nights, work dinners, and weekend meetings began to feel like fragments of life I wasn't part of. I questioned myself constantly. Was I overreacting? Was I being controlling? I told myself I loved her enough to trust her. But trust, I realized slowly, isn't about blind faith. It's about feeling secure in your intuition, and mine was screaming that something was off. Then came the first undeniable clue. I was home early one Tuesday, waiting for her so we could have dinner, when her laptop, left open on the kitchen counter, caught my eye. On the screen was an email draft she had forgotten to save properly, a private message to someone named Ryan. The words were intimate, flirtatious, something I would never have expected from the woman I thought I knew completely. My chest tightened. The room felt smaller, hotter. I wanted to run, to escape, but I couldn't. I couldn't stop reading. The emails weren't just casual flirting. They were a deliberate, secret connection she'd been nurturing without me ever knowing. When Lisa walked in, humming softly, I didn't even know how to speak. I just stared. "Hey, you're home early," she said, a little too casually. I held up the laptop like evidence in a court of law. Who is Ryan? Her smile faltered. She looked away, the first crack in the mask I had taken for granted. It's not what you think," she said softly, almost pleading. I remember the way the room seemed to close in on us, the faint hum of the refrigerator, the distant traffic outside. Even the ticking of the clock felt amplified, counting down the moments when my life as I knew it was ending. "It looks exactly like what I think," I said, voice shaking, though I tried to steady it. The confession came slowly, painfully. She admitted the affair, the stolen nights, the hidden messages. She spoke of loneliness, of unmet needs, of moments she regretted and moments she didn't. And I listened, feeling each word slice through the trust one had built over years. After she left for what she called just a long walk to clear my head, I sat in the kitchen, staring at the empty chair across from me. Memories I had cherished. Sunday mornings with coffee, the way she used to brush her fingers through my hair, the laughter we shared in the living room, suddenly carried a bitter taste. Each memory felt tainted, like a song that played wrong notes I hadn't noticed before. I realized something essential that night. Love alone cannot heal betrayal. Forgiveness isn't automatic. And sometimes, staying in a relationship out of habit or fear is worse than leaving. The turning point came a week later. She wanted to meet, to talk, to reconcile. I looked at her, really looked at her, and saw someone I had loved, yes, but also someone who had chosen another path without telling me. I felt a deep sorrow, not just for myself, but for the relationship we had once cherished. "I can't do this anymore," I said quietly, though my voice held steel. "I hope you find what you're looking for, Lisa, but I need to find myself." She cried. I felt an ache in my chest I thought I would carry forever. But I also felt a strange relief, like a weight I hadn't realized I was carrying had finally lifted. Walking away was painful, but necessary. I took my time rebuilding, piece by piece, learning to trust myself again before trusting anyone else. The heartbreak lingered, Yes, but it also taught me clarity. Respect for myself, I realized, is the only kind of security you can truly count on. Now, when I think back to that night, the text, the laptop, the words I couldn't unsee, I don't feel anger anymore. I feel clarity, a quiet strength that comes from surviving betrayal, from facing pain without letting it destroy who you are. I learned that heartbreak isn't just about losing someone else. It's about reclaiming yourself. And in that reclamation, I found freedom. If you stayed with me through this story, please subscribe to my channel and share your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear your perspective. How would you handle betrayal like this? Your reflections help create a space where we can explore the raw, real complexities of love, trust, and heartbreak together.